Hi friends, thanks for coming to Story today. We have one called Mrs. McNosh Hangs Up Her Wash by Sarah Weeks, and the pictures are by Nadine Bernard Westcott, who's illustrated quite a few books. Now, it looks like Mrs. McNosh was doing laundry, and instead of putting it in the dryer, she's hanging up the clothes. Well, that sounds pretty regular. I don't know why that would be a whole story. Here she is, carrying her laundry basket. Sounds like an ordinary day. Here's the first page, and you can see the clothesline with all the little clothespins on it, ready to hold the laundry. And the words are saying, each Monday at dawn, Mrs. Nellie McNosh brings out a barrel and does a big wash. You know, dawn is when the sun first comes up. So here she is, she's got her washing board. In the olden days, or if you just don't have a washing machine or you can't go to a laundromat, you could scrub your clothes on this washing board. And so there's soapy water, and then you rub the clothes on this board, try and get the dirt out. So we see some bubbles floating up and a little bird. And I wonder if something silly is going to happen. It says, it takes her all morning, and when the sun's high, she hangs what she's washed on the clothesline to dry. She hangs up the dresses, she hangs up the shirts, she hangs up the underwear, nightgowns, and skirts. So here are all the things that she has on the clothesline. And she pinches the little clothespins to open them up, and then they grab onto the clothes and hold them on the line so that they can drip, drip, drip and dry in the wind. Then she hangs up the stockings, she hangs up the shoes, she wrings out the paper and hangs out the news. What? Why was she washing the newspaper? I wonder if Mrs. McNosh is going to get a little carried away. Now look. She hangs up the dog and his dish and his bone. She gets a wrong number and she hangs up the phone. The dog is wearing a sweater. So that's how she put the dog on the clothesline, and hanging up the phone, that's kind of a joke. Because if someone called you and it was a wrong number, you would hang up, which means you would just press the button to end the call. But this is an old-fashioned phone that has a cord, see? And the cord goes up, 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 and it's connected to the receiver. And she's hanging that up on the clothesline. Hanging up on a phone on a clothesline is a little different than hanging up a phone to end a call. That's kind of a joke. She hangs up a hat and an old wedding gown and 2 sleepy bats, which she hangs upside down because bats like to hang upside down. That's how they rest. Oh, it's getting more silly. It says, she hangs up a lamp and a large Christmas wreath and Grandpa McNosh's removable teeth. She's putting teeth on the clothesline. Those are called dentures. Sometimes, if someone loses their teeth, especially when people get old, a lot of times their teeth fall out and then they use pretend teeth called dentures. That's what that is. Oh, there's more. She hangs up a kite by the tip of its tail. The postman arrives and she hangs up the mail. Oh dear. I think that letter carrier didn't really want the mail washed. It's getting more silly. It says, she hangs till she's hung every last thing in sight, including the turkey she's roasting that night. Each Monday by dusk, Mrs. Nellie McNosh has finally hung up the last of her wash. Dusk is when the sun goes down. The book started with dawn, and now it is dusk. That means it's almost nighttime. So she takes off her apron, and she lets down her hair. Then she hangs herself up in a comfortable chair. What? That's a silly ending to this story. How does she hang herself up in a chair? Did you see on the last page? She hung her barrel upside down so that all the water poured out. Because she was all done washing. That is a very silly story, isn't it? Lots of people might like to hang up their laundry, but they don't hang up the newspapers, and they don't hang up the mail, and they definitely don't hang themselves up, right? Thanks for coming to Story today. We'll read another one on another day. Bye.